Oh, wow. That's not good.
Oh,
Oh,
rusty.
Yeah, all kinds of lovely corrosion.
It's sputtering. Oh. Yes.
All right, folks, it's a little bit later. Some time has passed, and it's time to take this thing on its first rip. Let's see how it works. We had an old one like this. I guess the old motor comes with it.
Yep. That's like a spare.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels locked up, but been sitting here a little while.
Yep. Several years.
It's coming off. That's fine.
Right
Look, it's
now.
got a plant growing in there.
Sorry?
It has a plant growing in there. A key to see if this one works. No, that's not moving. Ooh, it feels locked up. What do you say? Is it worth it, boys? We'll try get it going. So, here, over here, you can see the engine, like it's seized. I can't turn that clutch. Coming out fine. I think I got a little bit left in here. Just to lube things up a bit. And then if we come back in a week or two, maybe we'll be able to unstuck this thing. I wonder if there's gas in here. Let's take a look. Oh, nice and dry. That's good. Ooh, it stinks in there. Ooh. You gonna help, Tom? So here it is. We got the vacuum out for the following reason. Look like some squirrels were putting their peanuts. So,
Can I go? I'm getting all the
you can help pressure one. So at first glance, it doesn't look too bad in there. Piston doesn't look scratched. The other piston's down a bit. So that's a positive. All right, so we're gonna take the carb off next. Let's just see if we can maybe work this clutch now. All right, so it's still not budging. Let's take the two top ends off. Okay, so it is this cylinder. You see, it's just locked. Oh, it moved. There we go. Oh, it's moving, look. It's moving.
Yeah.
Okay, so it definitely is this cylinder. There. Oh, wow. That's not good.
Oh.
All kinds
So
of,
rusty.
yeah, all kinds of lovely corrosion. We worked it back and forth with some WD-40 and Now this, they're both moving, but it might be good enough just to slam back together. Maybe we'll get a gasket kit because these guys seem to put this RTV everywhere. Okay, so we've been working a little more on this. We cleaned up inside of here. What we've done, we sprayed a lot of carb clean in there, and then we sucked up with this kind of vacuum sucking tool. I think what I'm gonna do now is just kind of oil it up and then work on getting the carb cleaned up, and tomorrow gaskets are supposed to come in. Then we can throw it back together. We can check if it's sparking and see if it'll make a bit of noise. We're just a little ways away from seeing if this thing will live again. So I got the carb part on the bench. Doesn't look too bad, a little grime in there. The slide went up and down easy and the choke plunger went up and down easy. Tipping it upside down, a ton of like disgusting smelling gas came out. So let's just take it apart and see what we're dealing with. Okay, so let's take a look at this chain case and see what's up with it. I just want to see if oil comes out of here.
340 cc.
Oh boy, it's coming out.
Oh, is that good?
Yeah, it looks pretty good too. Wow, that looks gooey. So it had oil. It was well-used oil, but it's probably good we're replacing it. All right, all cleaned up. Let's put it back together. I love simple, elegant engineering like this. Look at this, it's just a spring, piece of wire going through the two hooks, and that's just basically what sets the tension. Okay, so the gaskets came in and a few other things. Tom is going to show us what we picked up. So we got some grips to replace these nasty grips. We got a, what's that? Carb boot. We got our gasket set, that's the most important. And we got anything else? Choke lever to replace that right there. Okay, let's get at it. All right, Tom, how is it? How is the handles?
Much better.
Let's see the old one. Yeah. Oh, not much left there.
It's all squishy.
Moose racing. So we got our gaskets. I also got these seals for both sides, but I'm gonna try without them because I don't really want to take the bottom end apart. All right, so you might be wondering why we're not putting any new rings or honing these jugs. And the reason is the rings are actually pretty good. They're not sharp, they're square, and there's no real scrapes on here. And this is only a $100 sled, so we want to put as little money in as we can to get it running. So that's kind of why we're just leaving as it is. All right, give it a pull. Let's see. Feel pretty even? Oh, it's nice and smooth. That's good. All right. Well, we'll get the tops on. We'll get the exhaust on. Get the carb on maybe today, and we'll see if we can get it to make a little bit of a popping noise. We will see. Go, give it a pull. Yes. Again. All right, that's one. Let's test the other one. Go for it. Yes. Again. Ah, nice healthy sparks. Full throttle time.
Yep.
Go. How about I pull?
Yeah. I'll hold the choke. Let Megan dry. Didn't have enough rope. It's spun.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes.
Still, let's see.
Well, it started up.
That's gas in here. That's good.
Good. Okay.
All right, we're gonna see if we can get the track spinning.
Yeah.
So that was a successful first start. This is awesome. So a little bit more work. We will fix up a few more little things now that it's running. Get a hinge for the hood. Maybe get a new seat cover, but let's not get carried away. Start it up, it's running. Starts easy now, this is amazing. After sitting, I'm gonna guess 20 years, seized up, it's alive again. All right, now that it's been running, let's see if Tom can get it going. Oh. So just wait, first pull it tight and then go, yeah. Ooh, almost.
Almost. Don't hit the throttle.
Yeah, it's kind of
You're
hard.
holding the handle.
Yeah! Good job, Tom. Right, so Tom and I are working on the Arctic Cat. Right now the choke is just a keyring, which is fine, but you can't really hold it. It's hard to hold it and pull at the same time, so let's replace that. You getting it?
Yeah, it's coming off.
Now we'll have to take that keyring off because that's kind of in the way.
There, it's coming off.
All right, now pull it out and push that through the backside. Now you gotta,
There, around.
you can work on it through here maybe. What part?
That one.
Okay.
You don't need that stick.
Push the pin through.
Yeah. There.
Is it all the way through?
Mm-hmm.
Now pull up on the choke and then go pull them even more. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So that's full choke. Yeah.
Medium.
Half choke and then
Yeah. There.
get that up and
Now
through.
we can get this.
Perfect. All right, it's a few days later and we got some goodies. We got eBay hinge. This part goes on the body. This hinge part goes on the hood and it kind of slides into there. We got a light. So we'll see our cheesy dual light will be replaced with this. And we got our fuel filtering.
Be better.
All right, so of course we need to make this, most importantly, hood look a little shinier. So we are going to work on that. There we go. All right, this is about as good as I'm gonna get it with the amount of patience I have. fine. That's just so I don't get it on the middle. Because I want the middle to see nice and shiny. Does that look nice? It doesn't look nice? I think it does. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll do the rest, yeah?
Yeah.
A bit tricky. But definitely it's looking better, but next we need to put on, Tom, what do we got to do next? Gas line fitting, and then work on mounting the hood and get the headlights. So let's see what we can get done tonight. There we go. And we need a fitting for right there. Okay, so next we've got to attach is this piece right here to here for the hinges. And you have the old holes, I drilled them out and we found some bolts that are about the right size. I had to cut 2 of them shorter and 1 could stay longer. The problem is they're a little bit loose, so what we're going to do is we're going to semi-permanently mount them using epoxy. So we'll mix a little bit of epoxy here.
The one side isn't going out.
Oh, no.
Just popped out.
All right, there's a bunch. All right, so now, next is we're going to put it in the holes here. And that'll help hold it and grip it. This is loose. We'll see if it dries harder, but I feel like I might have to fiberglass it in a bit. There we go. Oh, there we go. All right, the headlight's on. So, last is fiberglassing up the hinge in there and wiring up the lights, and I think we're good to go. And then we're ready to take this thing for a rip. Just need a bit of snow, but we'll figure out, I have another idea. So this mount here, it's actually on there pretty good now. Maybe it's fine. If anything, this thing needs to be. The fiberglass here is kind of flopping around. Let's see if we can kind of patch it up a little bit. This is an old joist hanger. We'll put the good use here. I need a bend right here. And then probably a bend somewhere along here. All right, so now we'll fiberglass this up and it'll be much stronger. All right, so we are almost ready to rip this thing. All we got to do is get the headlight working, and to do that, we needed a pigtail and kind of fix the wiring here, so it joins there. And the zip ties up to here. We got a light, and it's kind of held in with a little piece of wire here. And then I just bought a pigtail plug that we're just going to solder on. All right, folks, it's a little bit later, some time has passed, and it's time to take this thing on its first rip. Let's see how it works. Alright, there's our snowmobile. Back from the junk heap. And hopefully this winter we'll be able to take it on some real snow. It seemed to run okay. It's a little smelly, it's probably hot because it's 30 degrees out here. And I think just for the spirit of this restore, we're done. And you look over there, we got an Arctic Cat to fix. We also got a Olympic 340, about the same generation as this. So if we get these 2 or 3 studs working this summer, we can have them up ready for the winter. Hope you enjoyed this video. Click like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.